So for me, I really just volunteered for the experience just so I'd have the opportunity to get a few more ideas about how to open my class well. And I really enjoyed the time working with the team, reading the articles. It just really inspired me and made me really think about, what am I doing with those first 5 minutes of my class? How could I better engage my students in what they're learning? And I had an opportunity to tape my class and then to look at it. And I realized from taping my 11th grade class that I hadn't really got the routines down yet that would help the start of the class to go better. But with my 12th grade class, I've been working with them for a year, and the start of the class with them, they have the routine. They check their plans, they look up for the opening question, and with that class I was really working on how to get them engaged in the topic. And there was one lesson I was trying that, and I got so engaged in what I was trying to get them into, I forgot to take attendance. And so for me, it's really about finding balance and being intentional with that time.
I really enjoyed the fact that we worked in a group, but the group actually consisted of a lot of people from different faculties and different year levels and different parts of the school, which I haven't inherently worked with as a PE teacher. I really enjoyed the fact that we had some pre-reading, we had a chance to pull that apart and actually discuss it in small groups and sort of like really tackle it. And we came up with these like just key points, key strategies that made us self-reflect on our own teaching. So I suppose my takeaway was that as a result of that, I kind of went back and found myself for the next week and 2 weeks kind of just looking at my own teaching practice, and I think I was, but I think it just made me more conscious of the fact that I really needed to engage those students in the first 10 minutes to hook them into what I was teaching about, and so that they were actually physically and emotionally invested in my lessons. So, but I like the flexibility. I like the fact that it wasn't a cookie cutter approach, that the strategies we talked about actually were relevant to lots of different year levels, and there was a degree of flexibility. That it wasn't just a blueprint that everyone had to follow. It was a kind of strategies that gave a structure. I'd say that you could actually like tweak and mould depending on the circumstances, depending on your cohort, depending on the age group. And I think they'll like the fact that it gave you some strategies, but as I said, there was a degree of flexibility, which I think is really important as professionals because we all teach quite differently.